What's up YouTube, it's Zach from BangingTechReviews, and today I'm doing a quick desk tour. Now this desk tour is in reply to Dave's competition. You can check him out at geekanoids.co.uk or type in Geekanoids on the YouTube search bar and you'll easily find him. He's a great YouTuber, and I'd just like to thank him for hosting such a great competition. Okay, so let me start off by actually looking at the desk itself. So as you can see, I've got my desk and my chair and my lovely long trail of the power cord, so I do not run out of battery whilst I'm recording this. Now let me just point out, I'm using the Canon Legria M307 camcorder. I started YouTube with a pocket camcorder, and since I've been getting paid by AdSense etc, I've upgraded to a better camera so I can provide better views for my viewers. Sorry, better quality content for my viewers. Okay, so let's start off by the actual chair itself. Now believe it or not, I actually bought this from Asda or Walmart in the United States. It only cost me, I think, £20, £25, and yeah, it's a great piece of kit actually. It's quite comfortable. It does have two armrests and it's obviously got height adjustable with the hydraulics over there. Now moving on to the desk where everything is put together and held. Bought this desk from Staples. Very good desk, very strong, rigid. I do have a 32-inch on there, 32-inch TV on there, and yeah, it's very good desk. I have a large work surface area, as you can see, so I can move up my keyboard, do coursework, write stuff, write notes, etc. And yeah, this is basically what I do where I make my videos as well. So it's a bit of a productive desk. Okay, let me move on to the. Let me start off on the left-hand side of the desk, and I'll move on onto the right. So over here, we've got my lamp. I'll talk about the two lamps in a bit, but this one's red. I've got the black one on the right. I've got my subwoofer over here. Now this is not the best place to keep a subwoofer, I know, because it's supposed to be on the ground and this is on top of my computer. So I've got the satellite speaker over here. These are 5.1s. They're the Logitech X530s, but they're 5.1s but only have a 2.1 set up because I just don't have the room, and 2.1 is quite sufficient enough for me, so I don't really mind. It's the main panel over here. I've just got my headphone attached here, and we've got the control volume up and down, and we've got the power button on and off, sorry. Turns green and goes off when it's off. And my speaker can get quite loud sometimes, so when it wants to chillax, when it wants to cool down a little bit, it has this nice little headset on. No, I'm joking. This is the headset I use to, when my parents are sleeping, or if I don't want to have the speakers on, I just use them, listen back on my video and see if I've made any mistakes, which I usually do. These are the Sony MDR XD200 headphones. They're pretty good. I've used them for a long period of time, and these were one of the first products I actually unboxed and reviewed. So yeah, good piece of budget ended headphones. They do the job. The sound is pretty clear too. Okay, now let's go on to my computer. As you can see, now quickly, behold for the beast of cable management over here. Look at that. I'm only joking. Actually, this is a failure of an attempt, as you can see, because I've got this door that opens up for the power button, and this is actually blocking the door. So every time I want to turn the power on, I have to move this away. Now I'm going to fix this really soon, because it does get quite annoying and I can't really access my computer. But anyway, let's move on to the computer itself. I've got my computer over here. It's custom made. I built it myself. I bought the case from Maplin for about £30, and I'll go over some of the specs for you. It has an Intel Core 2 Duo, I think E7-200 model. It's clocked at 2.5 gigahertz, 2.53 gigahertz. Yep, that's correct. If my memory serves me right. If my memory serves me right, sorry. It has a 1066 front side bus, I think. I have 3 gigabytes of RAM running at 800 megahertz. I have a 9600 GT graphics card by Nvidia, which has 512 MB of video RAM. Okay, so these are some of the specs. I've got 1 terabyte hard disk drive on there as well, sorry. Okay, and let's go ahead and look at the left hand side of the desk. I've got my Xbox 360 Slim 250 gigabyte model. Now over here, if you can see, I'm not sure, but as you can see, there are actually some marks over there. Now this is due to the fact that I stuck a sticker on, and I don't know what adult who is 21 years old in the right frame of mind would add a sticker on the Xbox 360, but I've done it. And for the purpose of this video, I decided to take it off because it does look quite silly. But anyway, this Xbox is pretty good. I think it is slightly noisier than the old Xbox, but it's slimmer, so you do save a bit of space. Over here I have my X12. Now these are brilliant pieces of headphones. I've been using them for a long time. Fully adjustable over here. We've got these little grooves, nice, comfortable, really nice sound. You can hear enemies' bullets, you can hear screen so you can hear car revving, bullet sound, footsteps when you're playing Call of Duty, etc. The only problem I would say is actually the boom mic is so sensitive. If someone is next door, even if the door is slightly shut, if they're like, you know, talking at average noise level, then, you know, your friends will be able to hear your mum or your dad or your siblings talking in that other room. Apart from that, it's a very good headset. The only two problems I'll say is the boom mic and the amount of cables if you're connecting this up to your TV. It's just ridiculous. As you can see, wait, I'll just quickly show it. I've got everything hidden just behind there, but you know, so it is much messier than it looks, but I've got everything hidden behind the desk because that's the best thing to do when you have a desk. Just hide all the cables behind there. And over here I've got my Microphysics controller with the Venom twin charging dock. So you know, I've got this Venom charge at the back, as you can see, only about £15, and they're really good because they're 900 milliamp battery. And you know, I've got two controllers, so charge one. I've got secondary Xbox upstairs and a desk, so you know, usually I do charge two at the same time. Over here we've got the Panasonic S2 Lumix camera. It does record video as well. I believe it's 14 megapixel. It's a pretty good, you know, point and shoot camera. It does the job. And yeah, it's also got good over here charging dock, so you don't have to replace your AA batteries. So I just really take that out. It's actually, do you know how hard it is to record and take something out at the same time? So, you know, all respect, I respect all the people who do vlogs and that. I actually truly know how hard it is. So yeah, you just plug this in and it charges over here like so. Just plug this into main. So it's good, you know, it's good that it does have a rechargeable battery. I think most cameras come with rechargeable batteries anyway, but you know, it just helps you forking out on a lot of AA batteries. And over here I've got my iPad housed in a Goji case. I think I bought this from PC World. Pretty good case, not as good as a smart cover, I know, but it does the job. And yes, you know, I'm really loving the iPad. Okay, let's turn it the right way up. So let's just quickly go unlock, and I've got the best password in the whole world. Get ready for it, guys. Oh, okay. As you can see, 1234. Who can beat that password? 128-bit inscription. I know. No, I'm joking. I'm not even sure what I meant by then. But here we have desk organizer. So I just keep my sharpener, pencil, stapler. What are these called again? What are these called? They're called staple. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'll just leave that for now. I have my pen, glue stick, etc. On the left I have a pin sentry, and I have the Microsoft charging dock. So this is for my Microsoft Explorer Blue Track mouse over here, as you can see. Now this is supposed to have better, you know, better tracking than laser or optical. That's what Microsoft say anyway. So apparently you can use this on glass. I have tried it on glass and it does not work very well. So I don't know what Microsoft are trying to claim, but it doesn't work too well. Over here we have the charging dock, so when it's charging it does bleep green, and I believe when it's fully charged it goes into a solid green. So let me just move that to the left where it was quickly. We've got my iPod in the Goji case. I've got the keypad over here. Now I think this came in a package with a mouse and keyboard. I think it's the Microsoft 3000 series, but what happened was my mouse broke, so I had to invest in a Blue Track Explorer mouse, as mentioned a couple of seconds ago. Okay, and on the right of the mouse I have my controller for the Bush TV and my Xbox 360 media remote. I'm not sure if it's me or other people do it, but I have seen and certainly seen them in Asian houses, but I don't know why I keep this in plastic wrapper. But I guess it keeps it more clean, keeps the dust out probably. Okay, that's what I'm justifying my point anyway, but I know it's a bit unusual to keep it in a plastic wrapper. Over here I've got my Microsoft Xbox 360 adapter, so I can control, this plugs into behind the computer with a USB 2.0 I believe. So you can use the Xbox 360 wireless controller on your PC, so you can game with it if you don't like using the mouse and the keyboard. Over here I've got my secondary speaker, and over here I've got my lamp. My Samsung Galaxy S3 minus the 1. Yes, you heard that right, S3 minus the 1. Brilliant phone, you know, can't really fault it. I just love the display, so crisp, so clear. I've looked at the iPhone 4S Retina display, and you know, I do prefer the Samsung's display because AMOLED Plus is just so clear. The black and colours are so nice. I don't think it's made its transition to the S3 because apparently Super AMOLED Plus has life issues or something. It only has a life expectancy of 2 to 3 years, which, you know, it's not that long, or even less probably. That's what they state anyway. I've got a PS3 controller over here, even though I do not have a PS3 anymore. A bit random, I know, but I've still got the controller left. And I've got my lamp over here. So, you know, these lamp, that's what I was talking about before. I've got a red one over here. Let's quickly go to the red one and back to the black. Now, you know, I don't have the funds to afford lighting kits for £200 or more. It's just because, you know, I can't afford it. I can't even afford to spend £100 on lighting kits. So what I've done, I've got these for £15 each, which equals to £30, and I use them for lighting. And basically, if I get 2 of them together, put one beside my Microphysics and one here, as you can see, they're quite nicely adjustable, so you can put it quite close to your product. And where my keyboard is, I remove that and then put, let's say I want to remove the keyboard. Let me just put that away for a second. And let's see, my focus point is the iPad. So that's what I do. I focus the light on here, and then I use my 2 lamps, and you know, it provides sufficient lighting, so I can record a video that's better quality than, you know, using no light at all. So okay, so that's my desk. I forgot to mention the 32-inch Bush TV. Now, I think I have made a mistake by buying a 32-inch. It's just slightly too big, and I use, you know, a lot. I'm in the computer a lot of the times to do internet browsing, doing coursework, video editing, etc. You know, I think I should have stuck to my 22-inch, which I had before, but 32-inch is slightly a bit too much if you're using a computer, you know, often. And over here I've got my Philips webcam, pretty good webcam, not HD, but you know, it does the job to communicate with people via Skype, MSN, etc. Now let's move on to the right hand side of the desk. These are where my games are stored. I've got my FIFA 12, Modern Warfare 3, Forza 4, Call of Duty, etc., Grand Theft Auto. I won't read out all the game titles, but my favourite 2 games at the moment are FIFA 12 and Modern Warfare 3. Saints Row, a bit disappointed. I'm waiting for GTA 5 to come out. Yeah, so these are my collection of games. Now let's move on to the next part of, I think this is not suitable for the viewer's eyes, so behold. Okay, strictly 18, you know, I mean, just look at the mess. I mean, I'm not even joking, but I've cleaned this up 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, this was all clean, and now just look at the state of it. I don't know, what can I say? Over here I've got my Joburg Gorilla Pod. Let's just put that up here. And some cables, you know, I've closed that because it's just too horrific for you guys. I'm not going to show you the rest because, as you can see by my first desk, it was totally horrific. Here we go. So let's go into the Joburg Gorilla Mini Pod, I believe what's it's called. It's, you know, it's a good little piece of kit. You can put your camera, mount your camera on over here, and then wrap it around the tree trunk. I have used it for some of my videos. It does do a good job. You can't use a DSLR on it because it's just not heavy duty enough. But you know, point and shoot, definitely a camera like the Samsung Galaxy S2. Sorry, Samsung Galaxy? Panasonic S2. Believe it or not, this is called S2 as well. So you know, it easily mounts on there and it can hold the weight perfectly. Okay, now let's move on to the left hand side of the computer desk. Over here I've got my little organizer box. You know, keep little bits and bobs. I've got my little button remote, sorry, for the Canon camera. Over here I've got my screen cleaning kit. Let's move this, oh my god. Okay, so I've got my little toolkit over here. Classic N64, I think this is, can't remember, over 15 years old I think, or 12, 15 years old, and I used to love the N64. It was just such a brilliant piece of kit. And over here I've got my, let me quickly go, my toolkit. So over here I've got my toolkit when I built my custom PC and when I build one in the future. Hopefully I'll be doing a video of how to build a computer when I get enough funds ready. So yeah, that's my toolkit. Let's go on to my Samsung mic over here. I've got this nice carbon pouch. It does not offer much protection, but it does keep it dust free, etc. So let me just open this up. Okay, so I've got the Samsung mic CO1 USB condenser mic. It's a very good, you know, very good mic. I bought it for £78. I was going to buy a better one, but then I thought, what's the point? You know, when I get enough funds, I will buy it. Okay, so here we have the mic itself. Yeah, a couple of days back. Yeah. Okay, so here we have my desktop, guys, and you know, I've seen the video responses out there. People have, oh my god, they really have created good quality video, good content. And I think my chances of winning are really minimum now. So yeah, but I've decided to do it anyway, guys, just for fun. Thanks for Dave for hosting this competition. And I just note out that, yeah guys, as you can see, I'm using cheap lighting at the moment. And you know, I started with a pocket camcorder. you don't have to buy the most expensive gear to start YouTube. Just start off even with a phone camera, get to grips with YouTube. When you get accepted by AdSense, start buying better quality camera, lighting kit, etc. Yeah, but that's all, guys. That's my quick desk tour. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me just quickly go back. I missed that one thing. Sorry about that, guys. I just ran out of space on my memory card. I do tend to ramble on because I did try to make it within 10-12 minutes, but I rambled on too much and the video is longer than 15 minutes now, I believe. This is my printer. It's the Epson Stylus SX215. It's not Wi-Fi enabled. It's connected by my computer, so you know I need the computer to use it. I can scan, print out documents. I can't remember if it does fax. I'll let you know in the annotations. Pretty good scanner. Used it for about 8 months now. Had it for 8 months and it does, you know, get the job done. Very good. The only bad thing about it is that, as you can see, let me just zoom back a little bit. Now this is where I put this is where my chair goes, so you know when I'm sitting down I do tend to kick the hell out of my printer, which is, I'm pretty sure, which is not very good for the health of my printer, but I don't have any other place to put it, and I need to tidy up my desk, get rid of some stuff to have that printer, or I might have to invest in a wireless one so I can put it in my hallway, which will definitely be, yeah, much more safer than where my karate legs are. Or feet are, anyway. Okay, guys, so here we have the desk itself. So I'll just quickly go back and zoom out. I'd like to thank Dave one more time for hosting such a great competition, and I have checked the video responses to his competition, and I was like, wow, I really do have a minimal chance of winning, because I looked at the videos. You know, you guys have created such great content, and it's going to be really hard. So I look forward to the announcement. And as always, guys, you know, I'd like to thank you, viewers. We nearly reached 200 subscribers, nearly hitting nearly hitting 400,000 views, total views. And yeah, guys, so you know, if you enjoyed the video, as always, please don't forget to leave a comment, rate and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.